In this part, we are going to finish the page component that serves as a wrapper around a game scene. It is watching for window resize and passes how much of free space is available to its children scene. Since we need to add window event listeners, let's write a function at utils.js that will register a listener and will return function via which we can unregister listener. So for both add event listener and remove event listener, we pass in event name and its handler. Event name can be resize, key up, key down, this kind of stuff. Next, we need to create a scene component as a scene.js file. For now, it will receive container size and console log it out without doing anything. But it will be like the main component in this game. So here we write export default. It will receive container size. It is objects that contain width and height. And then we console log width and height. And height. And as a result, we return just an empty SVG element. We want the scene to be on the center of the screen. So let's add styles for its container. We set width and height to 100%. And we will align element on the center by using display flex and setting align items and justify content on center. Now we can open page.js file and finish our component. First, we want to import React hooks. First is useRef, then use effect and use state. We also want to import our scene component. And we'll register event listener, so let's also import it from utils. First, we using useRef React hook in order to access our scene container element, and then we are using useState in order to save size of the scene container and then update this size in our state. And we also need to use effect hook that will work like component did mount and component will unmount. So here we specify on resize function that will take width and height from scene container, and we can do it by calling getBoundingClientRect function, and then we can call setSize in order to update value of size. After this, we receive unregistered resize listener and register actional listener by calling our util, and we pass in to it resize and handler. Then we can call on resize in order to immediately set in state size, and we will return unregistered resize listener, so that at the end of component life cycle, it will unregister event listener. Also, I want to mention that we are passing empty array, and it means that we won't fire this effect every re-render. It will be fired only once on component.mount. And here, if we have size, we return scene. It means on the first render, it won't render the scene. And that's it. Now we can run our game. And if we open the browser and open developer tools console, you can see that on resize of element, scene.js console log new size.